Here we are. We're in Miami. We're in Coral Gables, the famous Biltmore Hotel. Why are we here? Tesla just opened Robotaxi Unsupervised in Miami, and we've been waiting a long time, multiple 15-minute waits, high service demand waits, and lo and behold, the Biltmore Hotel in Coral Gables, we're able to get us a Robotaxi Unsupervised on its way. We'll let you know how it goes. As you can see from the sky, it's rather clear, but they're clouds. This was after waiting for roughly an hour and a half, having Robotaxi cancels on us 2 times. One time because of a lightning storm, another time unsure, but we didn't give up. It's here, Robotaxi Unsupervised in Miami on day 1. Well, we're getting ready to go for a ride and report how it is. And away we go. Unsupervised Robotaxi in Miami, departing the Biltmore Hotel in Coral Gables. We believe, based on license plate counts, there is 2 unsupervised robotaxis currently operating in Miami on launch day. We're able to get the vehicle at the Coral Gables at the Biltmore Hotel, and we're going to show you as proof here. Look, there is no driver. So far, so good in Robotaxi, unsupervised here in Miami. We got a crew with us today, so you're gonna get a little bit of a different take on the video. One thing I want to highlight and point out to the audience, which is I'm a Floridian and I'm proud of this, and I got to give a shout out to a dear old friend of mine, Chris Emanuel, who ran autonomous vehicle policy back in the day before going to work for Governor DeSantis for the Florida Chamber. Chris, it happened. They're Florida plates. Robotaxi that we're riding in Florida has Florida plates. The ride is incredibly smooth, and so far it's operating better than Houston. This is our 3rd market riding an unsupervised Robotaxi. We've been in Austin, we've been in Houston, and now we're in Miami. A common theme would emerge around riding in both Robotaxi and Waymo in Miami. Roundabouts. Both the Robotaxi and the Waymo vehicle tended to go on routes, as you can see here in Robotaxi, with roundabouts. Is this a coincidence? Perhaps, but it's something we're going to monitor in the future. So far, the ride has been relatively smooth. Actually, frankly, really smooth here in unsupervised Robotaxi in Miami. Getting a lot of questions on X and from friends texting me, what is it like? What's the ODD like? I'll summarize it this way. This ODD is just like Houston. Very similar to Houston. Is that a sign of things to come in new markets as Tesla brings on unsupervised Robotaxi? We're unsure, but we definitely think it's something to watch. And oh, by the way, when we were riding in the Waymos before they launched commercially, we got the looks. What is that? Is there a ghost in the car? Not one look so far here in Robotaxi. It simply blends in. That was an ambulance coming from behind. You could hear it with the sirens going. The Tesla pulled to the right-hand lane and it came to a full, complete stop. It respected the sirens. Well, we had a wonderful experience in Robotaxi. Based on everything, we could assume that there was 2 vehicles here in Miami. The ride was flawless. The ODD reminds us a lot of Houston. And we're gonna be back soon to ride in Robotaxi. To the Tesla team at Robotaxi, one suggestion, please add more cars. From the experience, awesome. The ambulance situation, awesome. The driving, awesome. The issue, cars in a larger ODD. Messi's playing in the World Cup today in Miami. Perhaps that's how we can't go downtown. You picked a great day to launch, but the demand is super high. Today's launch day of Robotaxi in Miami. Well, that was launch day, and then 2 days later, we're back out in the field again. This time we were joined by David Moss. Yes, that David Moss who does not touch the steering wheel. This time, he flew across the country to go ride in Robotaxi with me. We spent the day riding around in unsupervised Robotaxis around Miami, visiting Tesla's launch facility. Yes, they do have a launch facility in Miami, and visiting a lot where we uncovered quite a few Cybercabs. Here's day 2 in the field. This time I'm joined by David Moss. The other day we counted 3 Cybercabs. Today we found 21 Cybercabs in a lot with all Florida plates. Additionally, in this lot, there are the Model Ys with the cleaners. The lot located right on the fringe of the Miami International Airport, as you can see, had dozens of Cybercabs. While we were there, we did not witness one Cybercab go into service. However, based on the size of the lot, the location of the lot, and we want to emphasize the location even more, right on the fringe of the Miami International Airport, roughly 2 to 3 miles from Waymo's airport depot, there is a lot of synergies here. To us, this is a clear signal and a clear sign that Tesla is getting ready to ramp up Cybercab in the Miami market. As Tesla prepares to ramp up Cybercab in the Miami market, as we all know and we all follow this industry, the Model Y Robotaxi is currently available in Austin, Houston, Dallas, and Miami. While we were there on day 1 for launch day, only 2 vehicles were in service. 2 days later, 3 vehicles were in service. But what we uncovered in this lot near the airport, there were 5 Robotaxis ready to go into service. The question is, when do those Ys go into service? And when they do eventually go into service, when do the Cybercabs replace them? That is something to watch. While we were looking and counting license plates, we happened to notice something. A Robotaxi appeared on its own.
Oh shit. Didn't even notice that one. Did that just come?
Yep.
That must have been the one I was in. Yeah, it is.
That's Robotaxi. It just arrived here at the lot by itself, fully autonomous. Perhaps this is a staging lot for Tesla's grand ambitions here in Miami. After going around Miami, no, don't leave.
No, did they cancel? They canceled.
No, go block it. What?
What the fuck?
Finally happened. Robotaxi's here. And for safety precautions, we've opened the door so it cannot drive away from us. David and I have been on a hunt all day to go for a ride in Robotaxi in Miami. You could even say it was Moby Dick. David flew all the way from the West Coast out here. What do you think so far, Dave? We had a fun day so far. What do you thought?
I mean, it's been a memorable day. Take the fact we've been trying since 10 a.m. to get a ride, and it's now 3:06. Take that out of it. I mean, we've had a blast. I don't think I've laughed this hard in a long time. So, and we'll have some fun, and we're about to call support for the guy that left all the stuff in the back. So I'm sure there'll be some more shenanigans ahead.
There's more shenanigans. It's a Tribe Called Quest said, I once left my wallet in El Segundo. Now the new song is, I once left my wallet in Robotaxi. And you think I'm joking? Look at this. Somebody left their wallet in Robotaxi. Just when you thought we were gonna go, look what happens. We're unable to start your ride.
That's the second time that's happened today, Grayson. I got the one this morning said that as well. So please, please contact support. We're gonna press the button and call them.
There's a lightning alert. Hello?
Tesla Robotaxi Smart, how can I help you?
It said we couldn't start the ride and to call support.
Copy that. Let me look into that real quick.
Ah!
Looks like we are on the move.
That was unexpected. Is everything going to be okay?
Everything is gonna be okay. Everything's looking good on my end. Is there anything else I can help you out with before I go?
Yes.
The guy in front of last guy, he left his wallet and some microphones. So we put it in the front seat. But
Copy that. Appreciate you very much. I'll make note of that. If you could also go into the Robotaxi app and report lost and found items, that'll help us get it back to the rightful owner.
okay, thank you.
Of course, y'all have a good trip.
Bye.
Did he fart on the way out?
I think he just defecated. He might need a new pair of shorts. I mean, what is this, Al Bundy? We got Al Bundy support. Al, help! We need new shorts delivered to Robotaxi land pronto. David, I've been in Robotaxi Unsupervised Austin, Houston. Been my second time here in Miami. It's your first time. I know we're just getting started, but boy, man, we had to wait a long time. We never gave up. Oh, we found a few cybercabs along the way. Field report coming on that, but what do you think so far?
I mean, it's a miraculous experience. Oh, did you hear that? Did you? That's the compressed air noise. Getting the camera washers ready, or I don't know if they just filling the tank back up or what that noise is, but that is definitely not a stock Model Y noise. So that was cool. I don't know if you'd ever heard that in one of these before.
No, I haven't. I mean, it's been thundering and raining all day, so it seems to me the camera was getting clean. So far, the ride's been really smooth. We just need more of them.
Yep. One in 4 hours, no, 6 hours is not an acceptable rate. We would have been stranded a long time if it wasn't for my rental car today.
Yes. And believe it or not, I actually saw David put his hands on the wheels. I kid you not. I saw it.
That's not true. Don't say that.
Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay, I won't say anything.
All right, here's how quick it switches. So we're here. We're just about to turn in, and as soon as it starts to turn, we'll press the button, and you see how ultra quick it will adjust in real time. It's actually quicker than your consumer car somehow. Okay, so we're committed to the turn, pulling in the McDonald's parking lot, and it already got us back.
Instead of taking an unprotected left into where we parked at the Tesla showroom, the vehicle, Robotaxi, went to a light. What do you make of that move?
Guess I just knew we wanted the scenic tour and wanted all the miles we could get. Sentience. Coming in 2 weeks in your own car.
You heard it here first. This man has not touched the wheel in almost 13,000 miles, so he has experience.
How long do you think until it cleans?
I don't think it'll do it the rest of the ride. But that's strange.
All right, we have 4 minutes left on the ride. He doesn't think it's going to happen. I'll give it a 50-50 shot. Yes, Walt, I'm taking the easy way out on this one. Let's see what happens.
Hi, Walt.
That's fair.
That's another ride in the books, David. We went through the rain, or the puddle, as you want to say, the monsoon puddle. The windshield wipers did not go. Walt, I hedged. Sorry. David didn't hedge. He was right. You know what that means? He's coming back on autonomy markets.
Let's do it. One cool thing to note is that, so this green color here on the ambient lighting, that's what's set in my Model 3. So it's synced that as well. Just noticed that. But.
David, a piece of bark fell in the road from the tree, and we've been stuck, as you've timed, 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Who's going to win? The bark or the Robotaxi?
Definitely the bark. I don't see any way we drive over this. I think it's going to reverse out, or they're going to have to do a remote takeover. We may be the first to get a remote takeover live on camera in another state.
It could happen. Let's show you the bark.
Hopefully not, though.
After 4 minutes and 45 seconds, Robotaxi went over the bark, and it didn't bark.
This is impressive.
Robotaxi continues to impress. We just went through 2 deep, I'm going to call them lagoons. I looked for a creature, didn't find a creature, but Robotaxi went through no problem with the Florida rain that caused the flood. What did you think of that?
That was super impressive, especially the first one. I mean, it felt like it was like a 1/10 of a mile long, legitimately long puddle. It stayed at a cool 8 miles an hour, the appropriate speed, and it didn't phase it one bit.
It just kept on moving. Go Robotaxi. He doesn't seem amused. That's not gonna go through this time.
That sucks.
Oh, here it is.
Again. Just perfect. This is deep, damn.
And that's a wrap. Live from Miami. The future is bright. The future is autonomous. The future is Robotaxi.
Billions and soon trillions in value will be created in the autonomy economy. By the time a trend becomes consensus, the alpha is already gone. The gap between uncovering signals and reading headlines is widening fast. When it's a headline, it's no longer a signal. Enter Autonomy AI. We decode signals before they move markets, giving you conviction in the autonomy economy. Autonomy AI. Your models, our intelligence. Visit AUTNMY.ai.